This is Friday Night Beyond the Lights on WUTR.
So it's Friday night, and that means that, of course, high school football was playing. And tonight, a special week. It's the final week of the regular season. Even though the 8th week of the season was approved for this year, that would be next week. It was a playoff crossover. Teams really could have utilized that extra week in the regular season in the beginning of the season as a preseason kind of game that would have counted rather than moving it on later in the season. So the playoffs do start next week, and tonight we had the final jockeying for playoff positioning. New Hartford specifically looking for an undefeated season after just missing it by one game, 7 points short back in 2019. But at VVS, the Red Devils trying to have other plans for the Spartans. James Wheeler IV turned on the Jets there for his 12th touchdown of the season to tie the game at 7 to start quarter 2. But on the next drive, New Hartford's running back's done it all this year too. Alex Culver punches through a few yards out, does it again. He's rushed for more than 1,000 yards this year. Luke Strasburger caught a touchdown pass later on as the Spartans go on to win 21-10, so they do get their perfect season, undefeated 6-0 heading into the playoffs. The question, though, is that Homer ended the season 5-0. How will that play out? More of a coin toss, the coaches say, about who's going to wind up getting the top seed in Class B. Once they determine that, because of the equal records, no head-to-head, they'll wind up putting the rest of the divisions in seeding order after that. So we'll keep you posted at cmyhomepage.com. Also in Class B East, CVA played at Oneida, each team looking to try and get above 500 to end the year. That's early in the second half when a pass hits the ground, but CVA picks it up, runs it in. After the short hesitation, Jaden Savage is called in for the touchdown, but officials then discuss and decide it wasn't a lateral for a fumble. It was an incomplete forward pass. But on the very next play, quarterback Chase Brewer skies it to Xavier Howard. He's in on the corner. A 16-yard touchdown pass makes it 14-0 Thunder. CVA ends the season 4-3 now. They make the playoffs. They win 14-6 over Oneida tonight. Whitesboro does get revenge on Carthage, too. Remember, the Warriors had played Carthage in the quarterfinals back in 2019 and were eliminated by Carthage. But tonight, a 34-20 win for Whitesboro makes sure that Whitesboro's in the playoffs. They get the number 2 seed this year. So next week, they'll be home hosting Christian Brothers Academy. We'll keep you updated on the time of that. Tonight's stats, quarterback Kyle Mayer had more than 200 rushing yards and 100 passing yards. You'll remember last week that quarterback Colin Skirmont went down with an ankle injury, did not play. Running back Deshaun Hutchinson continued to run, though, 150 yards, pounding the grass and turf tonight. Again, the second seed in Class A, they'll be home next week. We'll have that time later on. Another score, by the way, RFA lost 41-6 tonight. Jaden Holmes had a pass for a 45-yard touchdown in the final quarter. Not enough to get the job done as RFA falls to 2-4 in Class AA. More games coming up tomorrow and more fun stuff coming up after the break. We'll reveal this week's Eyewitness Sports Athlete of the Week. Stay tuned.